We are at the Sapodilla Cayes Marine Reserve. It's a reserve that was expanded in the year 2020 to 7 times its original size. So just picture 38,000 acres. That was the size of the Sapodilla Cayes Marine Reserve. So it went from 38,000 acres to over 321,000 acres. And this happened within the past 4.5 years.
Right now, as it is, we have a ranger capacity of 7 rangers who on a daily basis are in charge of enforcement of this area. Under the Belize Fund project, what we do is that our rangers are fully equipped, so we have the vessels to undertake effective patrols. We have the different capacity building for rangers under the project, and the living facilities, the accommodations that you see here on Hunting Key are all funded by the Belize Fund, and of course other partners that have engaged over the years.
Our mandate is to execute the fisheries guidelines. That is our mandate. So in terms of anything that has to do with illegal entry, that goes channeled down to the immigration officer. Anything else, immigration officer or the Coast Guard. If we are not present here, the Coast Guard has the legal authority to make arrests. The same for the immigration, right? So anything else that falls under the fisheries, it is us that conducts.
We have a lot of illegal fishing that is carried out by our Guatemalan and Honduran neighbors. So we have fishing communities from Guatemala and Honduras who are in close proximity, about 45 minutes from here. And then they engage in illicit fishing activities. So they use gill nets, which are very destructive. They use long lines. They do night fishing. They use illicit spears, for example. And so these type of things are already major concern to us because they do not fish like us Belizeans. We have like hundreds of fishers that are utilizing these waters and doing so illegally.
With the Belize Fund, we would conduct joint operations not only with Tide, as you all have heard about it earlier, but we also conduct what we call the Operation Lighthouse, or better known as the Dotted Line Patrol. This Dotted Line Patrol is whereby we conduct patrols from here out at Hunting Key all the way to Sarstoon. This is along the equidistance line. Most of the time it is the illegal fishing that is the illegal fishers, mainly Guatemalans, that is found in these areas. So what we do is usually confiscate gill nets, right? Over the recent year, we've confiscated little less than 8,000 feet of gill net. But just for this year alone, from January up until now in June, we've confiscated over 15,000 feet of gill net. So we're looking at, I would say, almost 100 gill nets already just for this year. Of recent, the Belize Coast Guard have purchased 2 of the perimeter 8 drones, right? These drones are basically give a flight time of approximately 5 hours. So these are then used to monitor in order to protect our marine resources. Or the drone team would then use these drones to go out, monitor the area, and once we encounter or see any Guatemalan fishers in the area, then of course the patrols would then go out and then intercept these vessels.
This camera we utilize to give us an idea as to what vessels are within our perimeters. So before our enforcement team would go out to conduct their patrol, we would scan the horizon and give us an idea of what is there.